Welcome to Change Down SA. This is Jabu Brown. You know, we're all about cars and we bring you the finest machines that you can find in the lab. But today we have a British weather. Oh my word. You know, I thought I was just gonna have fun with this baby, but you know what? Like, life has to continue. Today, it's really exciting. I mean, you know the GT53S. That is an exciting machine, but something that's really worth it for me. This is the Mercedes-Benz GT53. I mean, a smaller brother to the 63 and the 63S, but it still looks amazing. As you can see, it's a beast. But I can tell you, the only thing that you can differentiate between these two cars, on the 63, the vents are open. On this one, it's closed, non-functional, but it's still looking beautiful. Mercedes, when they do it better. When you look at these rims, it's the new ones, the AMG rims. They've got a very thick profile on it. You see the side skirt, they also put it on black and it looks good. It's not a carbon fiber, but it looks amazing still. And you know what? If you have the key on your pocket, you can just swipe your finger, you close it, and you just, you know, keyless entry. That's how they do it these days, you know. But when you look at the whole profile of this car, how amazing it is. I mean, they also give you like the black out windows at the back, VIP style, where, you know, it dims out and blocks the sun for your VIP guest. And obviously the windows at the front, they are much more lighter, so you have a clear visibility on the road when you're driving. Now, another exciting part is the back of this machine. As you can see, like I said, it's the GT53. Not an S, nothing. And this baby, it might be the 53, but I tell you, the amazing power on this baby is just something else. You'd really have to get on this and to feel the power. We'll take it on the road later on just to push it. And again, once you exceed 120 kilometers an hour on the road, this spoiler will pop up automatically, just to give you the downforce, you know, and it sits really well on the road. I want us just to go inside and you take a look at the lights when I switch it on, and then we look at inside how beautiful it is. But for now, I want you to see these lights. So before we take a look inside this beautiful car, I want us to listen to the pipes. Well, it sounds good, but hey, soft limiters, so you can't go all the way and fill it the way we used to in the olden cars. These ones, they come with the soft limiter. That's what they do to these new cars, where you don't just rev it the way you want it. I guess they do it to protect your car. This is a family car, and gone are the days where you have to have your hands to open the trunk. Made it easy. That's how you open it. As you can see, we've got stuff. Just to show you how big the trunk is, so you can fit your luggage when you're traveling with your family. Pretty easy. So when you look at this interior of this car, it's really amazing. It's almost like you being in a cockpit of an airplane, like your Emirates or something, one of those luxury liners. I mean, the beauty on this thing, the attention to detail, really amazing. But again, they give you their AMG steering wheel, which is beautiful. They added these buttons here where you can put it on sport and stuff. You know what? Let me on it so you can see when it comes alive. Oh, the interior just comes alive and it looks really beautiful with the ambient lighting that you can change. The lines done very, very well. As I said, with the steering wheel, it's the AMG. Yes, it's the 53, but they give you all the goodies with this steering wheel. You have this knob where you can put it on comfort. You can put it on sport plus, and race. This is just awesome. I love these buttons. They just feel so good, and they did it so well. They never really disturb you, and it doesn't feel like the steering wheel's got a lot of things and it's cluttered, but they've laid it out really nicely. And on the side again, this is what you have, where you can open up your pipes. This is just, it feels good with the Alcantara right there. I mean, this is just amazing. Obviously, this is the GT 4-door, but it looks exactly like the GT Pro when it comes to this cockpit here, and it's amazing. I love this gear knob. Pretty slick, it's really, really slick. You just put it, and then also you have your 8 buttons here. And yeah, they give you 2 cup holders. I had my drink here, finished it. I had to get a bit of energy done, but anyway, it's good. You get your 2 cup holders, which is very nice. Slotted in my phone there, and then plenty of space. Glasses, because it's a fairly new car. This was protecting the steering wheel, which is fine. Other stuff, so you can put in whatever that you want to put in there. This is one compartment that you could use, and you also have this one on the side. Well, usually you get it with a nice fragrance that works with the aircon, but there's plenty of storage there. I love it. And obviously these buttons are just really beautiful. Let me move my phone out of the way. They're really awesome. You can control your volumes here, sound system. I mean, the spoiler you can also press. It doesn't look like a button, but it is, and it's got a nice feeling to it. This controls the spoiler, where you can put it up or put it down. Obviously here, when it comes to the pipes, still again you can do that. Your dampers and everything. This is really laid out very nicely. I think Mercedes did very well with this. And when it comes to the seats, I think it's one of my favorite parts. When you look at these seats, these are beautiful sport bucket seats, the AMG ones. I just love how they do it. These seats, I love it. But I will tell you and be honest about it. These seats, they are beautiful, but for long distance driving, nah, I don't think so. You know what? They're not that comfortable. To be honest with you, for long distance driving, I wouldn't recommend. but you can have an option to have different seats that are more comfortable. Let's go to the back and see what you got. I think this is the most comfortable place you could be on this car, especially this one. I mean, the seats on this one, they're really comfy. Like, I can sit here for the longest drive. These seats at the back, they're quite comfortable, I can tell you that. This is a family car, but you don't have another seat here. So what you have is the two cup holders here, and you also have your wireless charging. You just put your phone there and it's charging. But then if you can't, you also have an option of the two USB. It's pretty good looking, this side. I mean, I really love it. It's my first time being on this car here at the back. You know, I've always been driving. There's a lot of room here at the back. If you look at my headroom, I mean, pretty decent. I mean, it's a lot and it's really comfortable. And as you can see, when it comes to here, like, there's a lot of space. Yes, there isn't much when it goes to under the seats, but then hey, it's still decent enough. So when you're sitting here at the back, obviously your passengers will also need to get a bit of aircon or heat. You've got these two vents here, and they're done very well, very similar to the ones that you have at the front, and they look so awesome. I love these vents. You know, the first time they introduced them, I was like, wow, this is really beautiful and well thought of. It looks like, even if it's just off, it looks like there's some air coming out of this, you know, like the way they've done it. And obviously this is digital. The one could get a bit of, you know, warm air or cold air depending on what you want, but this is what you get. And yeah, overall this car for me is really amazing. You know what, like, I'd like us to start it and take it on the road and just move, so maybe you see the power. You won't feel it the way you would while you're in the car, but I tell you, this car is really amazing. This baby is amazing. I know you might love the GT53 and the GT63S, but you know what? You wouldn't have made any mistake if you buy the 53. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you know what? Make sure you subscribe to Change Down SA, where we bring you some amazing machines. Subscribe, hit that red button. Let's go.